Display. To be streaming. Game. $285. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Done. Alright, welcome to week 2, boys, against the New England
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage to the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Oh, spinning away. And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And complete to Zach Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it helps in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
A bad pass.
He'll throw it back deep over the middle and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. This complete left side.
Nelson Aguilar, touchdown.
Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 41 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
They'll try and run it with a jive.
Well, I should have done that.
They stop him up short, and this will remain
a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
He's going to into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
He tried to get to Elton. What happened? Well, it looks like Jenkins just intercepted Brady.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there.
That's the MVP of the NFL. Really? That's great. Great.
They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Flushed out right.
Oh, I should have done it. I probably should have done a bullet.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive.
And then if you lose,
second down. An incomplete pass on first down that leads to a second and 10.
Ready.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that when he had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him?
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Escaping the pressure right.
Right side.
For Wallace. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along. Because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great...
Picked off.
It's intercepted. Thrown back across.
Oh, God, what am I doing?
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Come here, Gilmore. Dude, if I wasn't there, when he gone for the touchdown.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Might sound long, but I think they're one of the most defensive corners. That's great for my offense.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Brady to throw on second down. And that's incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting it handed there defensively. This, of course, week 2 of the preseason, but we did have a couple of teams that got the extra game. The Hall of Fame game was played on a Thursday this year between Arizona and Dallas.
Yeah, and they welcomed in this year's Hall of Fame class of 2017. And what a class it was. Morton Anderson.
Touchdown, Hogan.
For a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan from 8 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
And oh, it's blocked.
Yes! Let's go. Yeah.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10.
That's good.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
No, Touchdown.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Try to shake off the interception.
I'm wide open. Look at that. I might get a touchdown from this. Oh my gosh. What a run. I definitely could have blocked him for that. I think I got a touchdown.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Now it's a Ajayi. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That second down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Back to throw.
What was I doing?
Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it, lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Kyle Van Noy able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with
Jesus, I hate that, though. Goodbye.
Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Good. I'm back in the lead.
Well,
it's fine.
Be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Brady now to throw, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
The heck is that?
And got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Incomplete. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Sproles, the return. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that.
It's caught inside the 25.
Oh my God.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
What a catch.
Mike Wallace, 79 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw,
dude,
the
I
catch,
didn't think he was
and how about the
gonna
run
catch that.
after to get it to the end zone.
Elliott now to kick this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last way.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
Yes!
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And
Jenkins!
the return comes to a halt
Touchdown.
right at the 44-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case,
this drive in the air, flushed out right. And he's got some space here. Dances by way to the 2-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try to run with a giant. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Just come back and win. Like the Falcons. They lost Super Bowl 51, if you didn't know.
This will be fielded at the 8.
If you don't know, the Falcons, Patriots won Super Bowl 51. If you didn't know, living under a rock. The Patriots was losing badly, 28-3. Oh god! And then the Falcons blew it, and they lost the lead. They could have, at the end of the game, they just had to pass it, so they go for a field goal and then win the game. Instead, they said pass and complete, but got out of field goal range, and they scored and got a 2-pointer, and then ended up winning the game 34-28. Well, and then it went to OT, and that was a good accomplishment. You get the first Super Bowl went to overtime. Oh, that's cool. But you didn't do anything else, and you ended up losing a huge lead. And the game. Falcons, you are really a legacy of failure.
Them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't.
Wait, even though they think it's incomplete. Even they think it's incomplete.
They're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
That's
Good
dumb.
thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Brady now on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Matthews! Hi! That's my team. That's my guy. You can't have Jordan Matthews. That's Jordan Matthews for me. Is that my Jordan Matthews?
Brady now on first down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was
no,
a college
no way.
And not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yeah, he's a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
It's a gain of 5. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Now Brady again. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together.
And he's going to get into
He's just spike. Oh, he doesn't spike it.
The Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get a score closer. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Get it! Jenkins, get it. Oh my gosh.
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
That was
be
rough.
able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys have an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now.
Ready.
When it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum.
And get 2 points.
Oh, it's picked off.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep. Don't
do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Nice, Brady.
Some of the fans
You managed
about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all.
You should have thrown to Gronk over there. Big touchdown.
And it shows on the scoreboard.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady will try again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Brady, just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Nice one.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
No. Oh, look at him pick.
Incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there. Third down here.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On third down, Brady. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff
what was I doing?
At the end of halves.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
What was I doing? What was I doing?
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
Oh, I'm gonna run it.
Steps away to his left.
Wait, beats one guy. Great run. Oh, I should say that.
Into Patriot territory. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors that we now proceed to the start of the second half. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
Is that Burkhead?
Create more hype
No,
than it is there.
that's Burkhead. That's a 3-yard game.
This is a really
Smack
important
down.
drive. And we often talk about teams
It's
scripting
caught.
plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Allen on the punt as he gets this
Jesus,
away.
where in the world are you throwing? Are you punting, bro? But where are you punting? That was a terrible punt.
There, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Wentz will try again on second down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he'll score. Touchdown, Carson Wentz taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Here we go. Hoyer. Over the middle, Dorsett. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Hoyer. Open man, it's Allen. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, minute 40 left.
We got about 7 minutes left.
8 minutes, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. 35-12, not bad lead.
His throw incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I just want to see who are the Patriots' backups. See depth chart.
Time, but end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Hoyer. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
You know, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go now. Green.
They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Will tie. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
Well, I'm guessing that's not quite the formula his coach wants him to follow. No. Big lead, and go ahead and take a chance. Take a risk. Throw one up for grabs. That's not really what he's looking for, I don't believe.
Yeah, you would think with that lead here in the second half, a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, I mean, when you look down the sidelines, did you see the look on the head coach's face? I mean, what was that? Let's not do that anymore.
First target, first catch, and a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dez Bryant from 8 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
Not talking, guys. They're just really focused on beating the Patriots. Yep. 2 minutes left in the game.
He'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Malcolm Mitchell here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the
I
timing
play
of the
Queens
route.
by the Buddy. Bitte stellen das Leute.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now they got to get to the line quickly. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. And it's second down.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now let's go.
He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
4th quarter, maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of
5 going for the field goal. You stupid. And of course. Oh, some whoever's in the stream. You can't wait though, but well, came a little late, but because not to end it in like 55 seconds. You dummies. Right defense dropping back. Get there, get there, get there. Aggressive, aggressive. Yes! Run! Okay, touchdown! Let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Goes for it. Easy.
Successful. Oh boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation. Wow.
It also resulted in melee later, though.
Alright. 42 seconds, except the Patriots have lost the game. If you're a Patriots fan, the team's garbage. And it always has been. Alright. 38 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, look at that. Oh, misses that. Wow. It doesn't matter. Still winning by a lot. You need 22 points in 28 seconds. Thank you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And that is the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Wins to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He's to the 10.
He's in! Touchdown! Eagles fly on the road to victory.
That's how you, Charles. You played the final whistle.
Fly, Eagles fly. On a touchdown, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm low. Nice. What am I doing? No, I couldn't get in there. Eagles fly on the road to victory.
That's just new age stuff.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about
Right.
what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And off his back foot, he'll heave
Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Let's get him.
good play. Still throwing to the Now this game is over. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to be able to put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, things are working and clicking. They can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
Having the stream today, guys. If you enjoyed, please give a big fat thumbs up. I'll see you next time on Madden 19 franchise preseason for week 3 against the Browns. See you guys next time, Madden 19.